Many times after I take pictures of birds, when I'm home and have time, I zoom in on the image and look at the smaller details. I look at things like the beak, feet, eye color, and feather detail. I've found this to be a useful tool, allowing me to see things I couldn't see through the lens. Sort of a version of bird macro photography in post. And one of the times I did this, I noticed a strange feature in the mouth of some blackbirds, or the family of birds known as icterids. I first saw it in a red-winged blackbird. I zoomed in and saw this noticeable structure farther back on the roof of its mouth. At some point, I learned that grackles have it too. Here you can see the same thing, kind of a backwards U shape that looks strong and sturdy. I wondered, what was this, and what was it for? Did all icterids have this? I had to find out. After looking into it, I found it described in relation to grackles as a hard keel in their mouth, and that it's used for sawing open acorns. They score the acorn and eventually can access the tasty inside. Acorns are a rich source of fat, protein, and carbohydrate, as well as many vitamins and minerals. Here we can see a grackle working away on the acorn. He rotates it, then pushes down with his strong jaws, then repeats. Even more impressive, he can vocalize and do a partial puff-up, all the while with a large acorn in his mouth. It seemed to me that their bills function like a pair of needle-nose pliers, and the hard keel is the inner part of the pliers that can cut wire. Or it's kind of like having a built-in can opener in their mouths, scoring the metal lid so you can get to the contents. After a couple of minutes of diligent effort, he is successful and his hard work pays off. To go back to my earlier question, do all icterids have this? I don't know about all, as there are 106 species in the family Icteridae. But my guess is that they do. I want to think that they have some amount of the hard keel that is proportionate to what they eat. A bigger keel means eating harder foods, but when I take a closer look, this idea doesn't add up. We know about grackles and acorns. Red-winged blackbirds, meadowlarks, and brown-headed cowbirds likely use the keel to aid in eating seeds and grains. But then there are oropendulas in Central and South America. They have a large keel, but they eat fruit and insects. And then orioles, they also eat fruit, as well as nectar and insects, but seem to have a smaller, less developed hard keel. So there must be some other reasoning here, some other purpose. Why have the keel if it isn't needed for the bird's diet? Feel free to let me know if you have ideas about this. Have you ever seen a grackle crack open an acorn? If you have, I bet it was a sight that stood out to you. Feel free to share your experience in the comments below. Thank you for watching. That's all for this time. I'll see you again soon.